I would like to thank Let's Get Ready for selecting me as this year's honoree. I am truly humbled by being honored by such a transformational organization that seeks to renew and inspire the minds of so many deserving and promising students from all walks of life. My story begins in South Carolina, where my mother and father grew up. For many reasons, they left the South as soon as they were married and traveled north as part of the great African-American migration. My father found employment. My mother settled down to raise me and my siblings as a suburban housewife. It was an idyllic setting. Then tragedy struck. One night in early December, we learned by a knock on the door and were informed that my father had been killed in a car accident. Life as we knew it would change literally overnight for the foreseeable future. My family went on public assistance until my mother could retool herself, particularly her educational skills, by enrolling in night school. She worked 2 and sometimes 3 jobs cleaning homes for wealthy suburbanites. As you can imagine, there was very little time to support my educational endeavors and the endeavors of my siblings. Although my mother did make it a point to attend all of our parent, teacher, student meetings, sometimes to my detriment. In addition to instilling in each of us a work ethic, my mother would consistently and constantly repeat that we would all go to college one day. When the time came to begin thinking about college, I really had no clue. All I knew that I was going to go somewhere to college only because my mother said so. I think the light bulb went on in middle school. I had an after-school job, and I wasn't the best-looking guy in school, so girls weren't a distraction at that time, so I began to buckle down. My grades were decent in middle school and became progressively better in high school. I was ready to take that leap, but as you probably can guess, my mother didn't have the time to assist, and I was virtually on my own, particularly when it came to SATs, ACTs, the application process, the essays. I was fortunate enough to be accepted to school of my first choice, Morehouse College in Atlanta, and did relatively well. So when I was approached 10 years ago to become part of Let's Get Ready, I was already a true believer. I was a true believer that a secondary education does make a difference in transforming and transcending income inequality and remaining competitive in an ever-changing employment market. Today, all students are faced with the daunting task of navigating the college selection process, particularly during a pandemic. The playing field is not equal, as we now know from the college cheating scandal. Thankfully, Let's Get Ready is there to fill the gap. This is a mission. It's a mission that must be fulfilled, and I'm so happy to have been a part of that mission for the past 10 years. Again, thank you for this great honor.